Why Exchange makes you faster. As the number of systems and connectivity points across your enterprise increase, so does the complexity, which makes trying to start any new project that has integration requirements much harder. Discovery of these systems and connectivity points can be extremely time consuming, let alone trying to access them, understand them, and make a decision as to whether they provide the right capability to meet your requirements. This is where Exchange changes how you operate and speeds up your ability to discover, understand, and consume enterprise assets that provide connectivity and integration to core systems and processes. Exchange is more than a catalogue of all assets that have been developed and published across the enterprise. It is a place for an enterprise to collaborate and drive innovation and quality across the organisation. By discovering, accessing and reusing assets in Exchange, organisations have had a 3 to 4 times productivity gain in project delivery. To bring this to life, in this demo, I will show you how to quickly search for assets in Exchange, how you can understand and access those assets, even test them out. And then once you've found the right assets, pull them into your projects, whether that be something you're building in AnyPoint platform or inside of an external application such as a mobile app. One of the biggest frustrations about working as a developer is not being able to get the information, the data, or the functionality that you require in order to build your applications. We've all been there, we've all seen environments where you can't get the access to the systems, the endpoints, or even test data to do the work you need to. You can spend days just looking for information or trying to find the right person who can get you access. You end up wasting a huge amount of time that will inevitably slow down delivery and may impact quality. This is where Exchange comes in. Exchange provides developers with a way to get around the problem of trying to find assets like test data, test endpoints and documentation. This is Exchange. It is a marketplace or app store for all the enterprise assets, as well as a catalogue of all the different connectors, APIs and integration templates that MuleSoft and the community have to offer. So say I've been tasked by my organisation, Mythical Retailer, to build out a new mobile app to improve customer experience. I want to focus on the things that really matter to the end user, such as look, feel and functionality. I don't want to have to care about how back-end systems integration works. In Exchange, I can search through my organisation to find APIs that might be of use to me in my upcoming projects. Here you can see a set of APIs that might be useful to me. The typical calls I would need to make in a mobile shopping app would be product information, store location and probably a shopping cart. Let's take a look at the shopping cart API. I can click on the shopping cart API tile and I enter the shopping cart process API documentation page. Here I can see some documentation, a helpful diagram about where the API sits in the architecture and also a summary of the API resources, types and functions that are available to me. As the developer, this is all very useful and a great starting place. But actually, as a developer, I want to understand and get a feeling for how the API operates and the different formats available so I can plan out how my mobile application will interact. The summary provides a live testing tool so I can try out the API. It even gives me a mocking service so I could take this URL and plug it straight into my application to do some development work straight away. Once I'm happy with this API, I can download the spec of this API and using my tooling of choice, generate connectivity to that endpoint in my application. I can repeat this process and get access to all the assets I need in order to deliver my mobile app for Mythical Retailer. You can see that within a matter of minutes, I'm able to search for enterprise assets, review and understand the asset, and then pull them into my project and accelerate project delivery through reuse. All of this makes me faster at delivering my project, and it was Exchange that enabled this speed.